So, good afternoon. A very warm welcome to our April webinar together with our partner hoerl Information Management. Today's topic, efficiency through face recognition. And before we start with a quick introduction, some organizational details, this session will be recorded. We will send out the recording during the course of this week. And if you have any questions, feel free to use at any time during the webinar the GoToWebinar function to just send us a question. We will answer them all together in the end. Good, so again, welcome to this topic, efficiency through face recognition, a module developed by our partner hoerl Information Management. And now let me quickly introduce our host, and we will start with Julian Richter from hoerl.
Thanks, Christoph. Yeah, my name is Julian Richter. I'm head of PIM and DAM consulting and services at hoerl. And in this function, I'm a business consultant on CELUM projects and a project manager as well. And that's it for a short introduction.
Okay, my name is Christoph. I'm a solution architect here at CELUM, and my job is rather similar to Julian's job. Here at CELUM, I'm responsible for understanding what our customers need and providing solutions for them. Before we really start and dig a little bit deeper, let's quickly introduce what hoerl as an implementation partner offers. Julian, if I may ask you.
Yeah, sure. We've been founded in 2009, and we do what we call cross-data management. What do we understand with cross-data management? If you can show the next slide, please. Is consulting in 3 different branches, software branches. It's product information management, where everything, when it comes to marketing data, comes together. Then the next branch is digital asset management or media asset management. That's obviously something you all know about. And then we have a third part in our business, that's digital publishing, where we do everything from automated publishing when it comes to Werk 2, Comet or StivoStep or in between. And we've been doing that for, like I just said, over 10 years now. So let us know if you have any questions on one of these topics.
Thanks, Julian. I guess we do not need to introduce what CELUM is and what we do here. Besides that, we have a long-running, very good partnership to hoerl. So today's topic, again, a face recognition module, an artificial intelligence module for our Content Hub, the digital asset management system we have here. And today's agenda will cover a few words towards introduction about the system, what it is and what it can do. We prepared some use cases for you. You'll see a very quick live demo where we're going to show you how it really looks and feels in a live environment. And then Julian will give you some technological background and practical implications for face recognition. No worries, it's not really technical, but we found it rather interesting how face recognition works behind the scenes. And again, there'll be some Q&A in the end, and feel free to use GoToWebinar's chat function to ask us anytime if you have any questions. Yeah, now let's start, Julian, with the introduction.
Yeah, thanks. Why face recognition? Or what is face recognition? Face recognition for CELUM is an extension, obviously, to Content Hub that uses the APIs on an own service. So it's a server that is completely encapsulated from CELUM, but does not use any cloud service. To do so, we use open source AI technology. It's named dlib. It's a Python library for those who are deep into programming and stuff like that. And we use DLIP or this AI technology to recognize and tag people. And what is really one of the unique parts of our face recognition is that the training of the AI is very simple and can be done by any dumb admin or trained user groups or users. And everything we need to do so is based on CELUM standard functionality. With everything I said, mentioned, it's summarizable as what happens inside your IT landscape stays inside your IT landscape. So no communication, like I said, with cloud services like Amazon or Google. And seamless integration into CELUM Content Hub is also one of the big points. Like I already said, it's everything based on standard functionality. No UI extension is needed. So just CELUM as you know it, with no frills. And it's easy like that. What are the use cases? Why did we invent our module, our face recognition module? Today, it is very important to have a good data quality and have high control over your own data within your DAM system. So what we needed to do, or what we wanted to do to be compliant with the GDPR, is we wanted to create an index of all people and pictures that you see those people on. And the easiest way to do so is by supporting everyone who is maintaining data in CELUM by using automation through face recognition. Data privacy is another big part, and also one of the 3 core use cases we had in mind. GDPR needs you to be able to support everyone who maintains data with a list of people that are shown on a picture. So face recognition for CELUM makes that possible. Within seconds, you can find, change, and remove pictures to any person that is shown on them. And like I already said, the third one is automation, of course. We can be much faster if we automate use cases like recognizing people on images based on artificial intelligence. So the face recognition module makes it easy to create employee directories, press portals where you can just simply share images of your CEO, for example, and so on and so forth. One of the big use cases here can be event photography. So if you have lots of events, just upload images from your events and let face recognition do the rest, and you will recognize lots of people on the images just by automation, which saves a lot of time.
Yeah, and that's exactly the segue to our live demo now. What I prepared for you is a quick use case about an event we had. Welcome on my Content Hub, welcome on my desktop here. And to have a little bit of an idea how past events were, I uploaded a few pictures from our 2018 CELUMium. This year, unfortunately, we had to switch to a remote event. CELUMium, in a nutshell, is our event for customers, for our partners. And in fact, it offers anything you need from a good event. Lots of people, lots of talks. Yeah, parties also part of the CELUMium. And let me quickly demonstrate how face recognition can help and support us here. So again, we see here in our Nova interface a bunch of pictures we uploaded. And during the course of this quick demo, I want to show you how face recognition can help you to recognize which people are on these pictures. To do so, first of all, we need to understand that also artificial intelligence needs a certain amount of training. Let me show you how this training looks. And as Julian already said, we need to understand that you do not have to have any programming knowledge or things like that. What we did here is we created an index of people that or faces that are known to the AI, to the artificial intelligence module. So here, for example, we have a handful of pictures from our CEO, Michael. Here's a wonderful picture of Julian and also one of me. Oh, heck, I did not upload a picture of me. And this structure works as reference for the artificial intelligence module. So let's get back to the job I have. I again start in the dashboard, move to event photography, and would now like to let the AI module recognize which people are on a picture. The only thing I have to do here is, let's, for example, take this picture here of our CEO and some representatives of the government here in Upper Austria. Only thing I would have to do is to set certain metadata. Again, this is a configuration that happens more or less out of the box. And telling the face recognition to detect people that are on this picture. I could give some names. For example, let's rename that here and adhere to my typical content management processes. And let's see if in the meantime the face recognition did its job. Yes, it did. We see now here that in tags, Michael Kraftner was recognized to be part of this picture. Also in the metadata tab, we see that Michael Kraftner has been recognized here. And now I could, for example, filter through all people of this event, like again, Michael, and we see now that the AI module recognized that he is part of the picture. Have another Michael here at CELUM. Most of you will be familiar with him. And since I do not want to owe Julian that I did not show my face, here's also a picture of me. So again, the only thing we have to do in order to let the AI do the work for us is setting metadata. The AI module runs in the background, recognizes based on a reference dictionary which people are on a picture. And what I personally like very much, it also tells me which faces it could not recognize, so that I, as a DAM administrator, could now give a little bit context. And you see here that some of the colleagues and people could not have been recognized, and so I let the AI learn and get smarter with every usage. Yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Again, the most prominent idea of AI here is to support you. And our experience in projects is that it will, in most cases, still require you to review it, but it saves you a heck a lot of time when it comes to finding out which people have been depicted, which people need to have a model release, for example, or we need to create a new model release. And if, for example, people leave the company, you will be very happy if you have an index of pictures where this employee is part of.
And of course, again, like with every AI, sorry to interrupt you here, the AI gets more and more accurate the more images you upload and assign to a person.
Good. Now a quick look behind the curtains. Julian, would you explain us a little bit how it works?
Yeah, I will give you some insights. So what do we see here? Obviously, it's some kind of a face. That's actually the map that our algorithm uses to detect faces. It's based on a 68-point map. So what we see here is the points 1 to 17. That's the outline of the face. Then we have 2 eyebrows, 2 eyes, a nose, and lips and mouth. And based on those points, a face map, so to say, is calculated and stored within a database. And what happens here is that the algorithm just calculates the distances between those points and compares those distances against newly recognized faces. And if there is a match within some accuracy or distance that you can just set within, we've seen it in the demo, the accuracy setting, then the face is recognized as person A or person B. And that's just it. What it looks like actually on an image is this. You see here all the points we've just seen on this map. Both eyebrows are detected, both eyes are detected, even though I wear glasses, the nose is detected, and so on and so forth. And those are the significant points for the artificial intelligence to recognize a face. And that's why we support the face recognition through images that we give it, so it learns and gets more and more accurate, because we give it a broader basis to learn and compare faces to each other. And like I already said, or like we already mentioned, everything stays local on your own IT infrastructure. To give you a hint how the detection process works, we created this sequence diagram. It's rather simple. You upload an image, like Christoph already showed us. You set a special asset type. This setting of the asset type just triggers an event to which our service listens. And then an asset ID gets exchanged, download happens, the face detection happens, and we set metadata, namely the person shown on the image. And that's about it. So everything you need to do is just uploading the image and set the special image type. As soon as the person is known to the system, it will be recognized, and you'll have a hell lot less to do. So what do we have to do now, Christoph?
Yeah, again, face recognition is a CELUM marketplace module. So although it's developed by hoerl, you can directly reach out to us. If you have any questions, if you want a demo or you're not sure whether your version is compatible or not, just contact us directly. You'll find some additional information on celum.com/en/marketplace, or just go to celum.com and search for the marketplace section, where we have good reference about all available modules we have. It has a fairly good compatibility. So it's compatible with 5.13 and the newer versions of CELUM Content Hub. And as you have seen, it supports both the Nova user interface, so the new one you have seen right now, and also the advanced user interface that all customers with 5.13 or a little bit later have. Yeah, that's it from a quote-unquote tech perspective. Let's move to the question section. Julian, we have one question from Ilya. Is face recognition a specific asset type, or would face recog also work for different asset types?
That's a very good question that I actually would have to check back with my development guys. Usually you can, or you should be able to set more than one asset type. I don't see where or why this should be a problem. If it's not possible now, we can easily implement it.
Okay. Second question, also from Ilya, how many assets or faces are approximately needed for the AI to learn?
One per person is already good, but the more, the better. There's no limit, like Lindsay Lohan used to say.
Okay, but as you have already seen in the demo, it's not a handful of assets is mostly sufficient. Another question from Franziska, which CELUM version is needed? Already answered that, 5.13 or newer.
Yeah, we haven't actually tested against 5.12 versions, but we could test that if necessary.
Okay, so again, if there are any questions, use the chat window.
One possible question might be, is tagging or recognizing multiple files parallel possible? And I can answer that with a yes. Of course, that is possible. Also, of course, multiple faces on one image.
Good. So if there are no more questions, or if you are totally blasted about our webinar and you would need like 1 or 2 minutes to reconsider your questions, we're happy to answer all your questions. Just drop us a line at hello@celum.com. Also, if you would like to have some additional information, demo material, or things like that, just drop us a line. We're there for you. And yeah, in the meantime, stay healthy. Thanks for participating, and the recording will be sent out.
Thank you very much.